be calling you a radical. I'm a fool to do your dirty work. So this is major breaking fucking news on the Fukushima thing. ABE, Donald Trump in that insane thing. Look, they went into the basement, they blacked out the windows, they give that crazy press conference last night, which is nuts. They throw out the shiny ball narrative. Good timing, huh? So Toshiba comes out with a press release this morning. Why this morning? What do you think he's been in there doing? What do you think they've been negotiating? I know exact for a fact we're in there with them from Toshiba. Toshiba's the biggest company maybe on earth. Japanese company by far. You go to Geneva, when I was there, on top of the river and the big banking cartel head is Toshiba's sign. You go to Times Square, if I stood right there, look right up, Toshiba. Westinghouse. Westinghouse and Toshiba merged, which is the most corrupt merger in history, post-Fukushima to protect the nuclear industry. Westinghouse has bankrupted them. I hope all you people, like I said, told you to short 6502, and I expect some commissions and some tips. Of course, you're not going to, because I'm a fool to do all the dirty work, you know, while fighting for my life full of leukemia. 212. 4 years ago today, I was kicked out of the San Onofre hearing. I was so sick before I even spoke, and I told everybody they'll never reopen. Everybody are. Jody Ray and I, 4 years ago today, went inside San Onofre and exposed the corruption of the fake union. All that dirty work. I was so sick, man. I was in critical condition. So they've announced. So with the handshake, ABE and Donald Trump, here's how it went. Let me introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, it says. I've been around for a long time. So they fly down to St. Petersburg, the Winter Palace, Trump's Winter Palace, the Putin's fucking Winter Palace in the World Fund 1960. No, they go to his Winter Palace in Florida. Play golf, high five. This is so corrupt, it's unbelievable. This is all orchestrated by Obama. This whole orchestration, the shareholders are going to go crazy. Westinghouse, they knew Westinghouse was done, so they hurried incorporated them into Toshiba. Now, what do you think that negotiation was? All the bailout of Toshiba. I'm here to tell you. You know, the cover-up of Fukushima 2.0. You know, and think about Bob Kraft was there. Bob Kraft. Well, let's bring in the playbook guy who can orchestrate and cheat with any team and win at all points. He's there. Think about that. You know, so this is a major development. And I mean, the investigative journalist, full of leukemia, my place and time, it's incredible. I want to show you this sign. This is Westinghouse, where they mox fuel on the backside right here. You know, I live here. I grew up here. This is where they do the zirconium rods right here and pack them. I mean, big time secret. You can't get back in there. It's top secret. It's classified, blah, blah, blah. You see the sign? Now think about that. This is Westinghouse, who was key in the orchestration of the cover-up of Fukushima, which failed and has genocided the Pacific Ocean, gave millions of people cancer, killed billions of fucking things, the greatest catastrophe. Please do not litter. This is their private road, by the way, from here on. From here up there, it's county. Yeah. I mean, the corruption, something rotten in the New Denmark. So, the $3.5 billion write-down, the press release come out this morning. What timing, huh? What do you I mean, you're talking the PM of Japan. For him to even come to the United States, the PM of Japan, it's a big deal because a lot of people protest. The Chinese protest, the Filipinos protest, everybody protests. It's a big deal. Now, remember when he came before? He goes to Harvard and Stanford? Huh? God, it's unbelievable. Then he sneaks over to MIT Media Lab. Aaron Swartz. I mean, this all sides. One day you're going to realize the linchpin of this whole thing is Kevin Blanch. One day you will see. You know, it's like we're going to regurgitate, you know, stuff that happened 30, 40 years ago. We're going to write a book about, you know, Laurel Canyon 40 years later. You know, we're going to do, I do it as it happens. You know, and I appreciate everybody's freaking investigative journalists. They're going retro back, you know. It's too late, baby. It's too late. No, I do it as it happens, as Cassandra-like. So, this is a major story. So, Trump knows what he's doing, holding his hand right there. You know, because he wants the photo ops, and because he knows how historic and big this is. You know, he isn't meeting with the German chancellor for 2 days at the thing, or, you know, Sweden, or, you know, Italy, or France, or China, or, you know, even Putin, one of the big trade partners, you know, Argentina, none of them, no. I mean, this is so right in your face. This is a big, big deal. And the press release comes out this morning. Think about that, crazy. And then the shiny ball narrative goes out on the fakes, you know, North Korea, freaking out. And it's like some guy put out a thug, oh, the radiation number from inside Toshiba's been released all over Fox News, been regurgitated 21 hours, is fake. Don't you love fake news, calling fake news fake? No, this is real. This is real. And anybody, I hope you shorted Toshiba. You owe me again, just like when I told you about Toshiba and people say, oh, you made me a millionaire, none of them 75 cents, you know, but because I'm a fool to your word, because I've been fighting for my life with cancer. You know, 5 years ago today, I have a video from inside the bone marrow transplant center right there at the top of East 8. Sucked up. And I wanted people to know this too. Why can't doctors talk about radiation, whatever? They're called HIPAA laws. Insane Congress. Congress won't allow them. Doctors want to talk. They'll go to jail. It's against the law for them to talk about it. For real. It's called HIPAA laws. Health insurance protection laws. It's insanity. Because you hate Congress, you hate Congress, you hate Congress. Laws proof, but yet you re-elect all of Congress. America drunk on ignorance and proud of it. Stay tuned.